three screens over here. On the left is one from a virtual Pixel phone. In the center is the web application running web version of the simulator. On the right is the iPhone simulator. So I'll do a couple things. I'll first create a group, have the different people on the different devices here join the group. Then I'll show a quick use case on carpool and events, and then go into the background geolocation tracking so you have a full understanding of the app. So let's go create a group. So click on the plus sign over here. I'll call this a Play Store demo, and we can have the three different types of group. Private is of course private only, public is visible to everybody and anybody can join. Public needs approval, basically means it's visibly public, but needs approval. So I'll just create this group for now. So Play Store demo, and this should be visible to people in that area, which is mine. So I'll say I want to join a group, and I should be able to see the Play Store demo here. And I say click, I want to request admin to join the group, and you see the request coming over here, and you see it's waiting for approval by the admin. So if I go in over here and say, okay, I have a request coming for this group, I accept, and you can see this person is now part of the group Play Store demo. Similarly, I can go to the group and say I want to invite people and say, okay, manage members. I want to invite the person on the left here, that's 1618, process changes. And basically it'll tell me that it'll send the invite to the person, say okay, and you see this invite pop up over here on the left. I go to the left over here screen and say, okay, I got an invite to join this group, I'll accept. And once I accept, you see the accept event showing up over here that, okay, the invite has been accepted. So I can delete that, go back to the group, and now I have all three as members of this group Play Store demo here. So you can see all three people are here. You can check the members, there are three members over here, all three. Okay, so now we have the group. Let's go into it, and I want to basically enable, say, carpooling and eventing. So I go back into the groups, enable that, and I go to the home, and if I go back in the group, I'll see the carpool and event show up over here. I can go in and create an event, edit the event, add some dates to it, and say, okay, 21st, pick some time over here, and say okay, and then done. Similarly, pick the end time over here, we'll pick something else, done. Save the changes, maybe activate the event also. The event is active now. Now when the user here goes into their event calendar, they will see that the event is active, and they can choose to say whether they want to attend the event or not. They can indicate that over here. And then of course, because the carpool is enabled, this user can say, okay, I want to carpool and I need a ride. So I'll just show over here, go to the carpool. And if you look at carpool, there's nobody needs a ride over here. This person wants a ride. Say yes, save the settings. Now you see one person needs a ride. Also, I can drive, and I have a capacity of, say, 4 people. Now save settings. Now we have basically capacity of 4. This person can choose to go in and say, okay, I can pick this person up as a carpool. So now this person is the rider, this person is the driver. So we have all that matched up. So that's the carpool and eventing capability. The admin can go and create as many events as they want. So that's any use case where there's a group of friends going out for a hike, or a group of students going for a basketball game, and the parents want to do a carpool. You can use all that, and you can of course use that to indicate who is coming, who is not coming. So that becomes easier for anybody who is trying to manage the events and carpool and all that. So now we'll go into the location tracking. So say we have this group now. In this group, now let's go back into the group here. Go to home. So we have this group here. Of course, we can chat as well. That's I think that's I'm assuming that you can say test message, and it'll go to the you test message. You can see test message. You can communicate all that. Now, say you want to go and request. You have a group of friends coming in, where they are. You want to be able to manage and track that, so you can coordinate things. So you can say, hey, I'm the admin of this group. I can request tracking. So I go into the settings. I can say, hey, and could you guys request tracking? We want tracking for say 15 minutes or whatever duration the user wants. Day, month, basically days, hours or minutes basically. So I'll pick 15 minutes over here. Let's say requesting tracking for 15 minutes for everyone in the group. Confirm. So now when that happens and you go back home, you see this group is now in basically yellowish orangish color. If you look at the legend here that says the tracking request waiting for you. So to do that, you go into the group and you can say, okay, now you have tracking requests, so you can approve tracking requests that will end at 11:41 a.m. So before I do that, let me go to the map over here, and save changes. You can see now when I go to the map, this person will start showing up over here. So this is this person showing up on the map over here as tracking. And I'll enable my own tracking as well, so that I am showing up on the map as well. So as I'm showing up on the map, if I go back there, basically, so these are the two the people showing up on the map. Let me do the same thing. Let me do the same thing over here for this user as well. I think he's the same location, so it may be hard to see that. So enable tracking. Yes, okay. But we'll skip that right now. So basically that's save changes. Okay, this is not enabled, but we'll live with this two tracking right now. The tracking not enabled for this device. So yeah, these two people being tracked, anybody can see. So the third person coming in here as well. Okay. So now anybody can see where people are in terms of location and be able to track them. Now the good thing is any user can go back and say, okay, I don't want to be tracked anymore. So they can shut off their tracking over here, save the changes, and they go away. And after the event, say they requested tracking for 30 minutes, but the event is done in 20. The admin person can go in and basically the admin person can go in and basically say, okay, hey, now I want to stop tracking over here for everybody, and say, stop tracking for the group, and you will see basically all the tracking go away. So if you go back to the map, let me just go back here again. So cancel tracking request, stop requested group tracking, and everybody goes away. So no more tracking for anybody. So that way the group admin can control who shows up when. And also, of course, if you want to enable your own tracking, you can, despite now there's no request, you can say I want to enable tracking for a certain duration or till I stop. So you can save that change, and you can see that the tracking for that person will basically start showing up in shortly once the event when the tracking shows up in the background. So this user has enabled his tracking, so it's showing up over here. And again, the user can go in and cancel that anytime. So I can cancel that, and that goes away. So this is basically, not to ramble here, but a way to enable people to come together as groups, create events, communicate using chat, form carpools, show where they are location-wise, and they have full control over whether or not their location is being tracked. And of course, admin has certain privileges to cancel tracking when not needed.